a different kind of power or a different kind of force, the power of believing in yourself. So, in today's live from dream to reality, right, our Sunday series, we talk how we move from self doubt to self trust, how to build that confidence, especially when you are new, when you start something new, like a first time entrepreneur, right? Because let's be honest, building a business is hard and you have to believe in yourself, right? That belief, it starts from within, not from outside. And for those new here or for the first time watching us, we'll do a quick round of intro. I'm Dana. I'm a mom, a wife, a sister, a daughter, and of course, I'm a digital business owner. I still work full time and I'm an IT manager by profession. I'm originally from Romania, but living in Canada now for over 25 years in Ontario. And I have this live series every Saturday and Sunday, where together with these amazing ladies here, well, different, similar faces, but different ones every time. Some of my business partners, we all have this online business, and we come here to share, our stories, to inspire others, and to help others who are like we did looking for a change in their life and don't know where to start. So we want to show everyone that we are real. We come here, we show our faces, and we want to help others. So without further ado, let's have everyone introduce themselves. Sita, do you want to go first? Good afternoon.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are watching us from. It's in the afternoon where I am. I know some of the ladies it's morning where they are. My name is Sita. I am a mom. I am a nun as well. And I live in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe. And I am a proud digital business owner and a mentor. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Moira. Good afternoon, good evening for you too.
Good evening from my side, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon to everybody around the world. Happy to be here again. I was actually doubting the time. I was just talking to Dana about this time zones that's confusing. But anyhow, I'm originally from South Africa. I'm residing in Dubai now 4 years. I'm still doing my full-time job as a midwife. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and a proud digital business owner. And it's lovely to be here on a Sunday night talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Myra. I'm glad you made it and you figure out the time. So that shows us that we are global. We are coming here live from different parts of the world. So for some of us, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. For others, it's like 5 in the afternoon. But we are showing up here for our businesses. And we are so happy and glad to see each other every time. Talking about seeing each other, good to see you again, Avantika. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. And hello to all beautiful ladies here. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you belong to. So my name is Abantika. I live in Toronto, Canada for last 18 years. Originally, I'm from India, Kolkata. I'm a Bengali. And I'm a full-time professional, as well as I'm also running this digital online business. I'm proud and I'm very happy to be a part of this amazing global team. And we are going to talk about it, definitely more. Thank you. Back to Dana.
Thank you, Bantika. And going now again back to Europe. Rita, good afternoon. Good to see you again.
Good afternoon, Miss Dana. Thank you so much for having me. God bless you. Hello, everyone. Well, my name is Rita. It's afternoon here. We are about 4:09 exactly. So my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent, a full-time telephone banking agent, and I'm doing this online business proudly. Okay, so back to you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita. And now coming back to the new continent, to US. Morning, Vida. Good to see you. You are on mute.
Back to Ghana.
Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Vida. I'm original from Ghana and currently in the US. I'm a registered nurse by profession. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and very, very big, proud digital business owner. I'm so happy to be here today. Back to you, Miss Dana.
Thank you, Vida. And last but not least, good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Dana, and all my beautiful business partner for everyone. Good morning from California. I am Jasmine. Currently, I live in California, United States, with my husband and 1-year-old beautiful daughter. I originally from Myanmar, and I am a professional healthcare employee in California for over 10 years, and I work as a proud digital business owner and mentor. Back to you, Miss Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. And thank you, everyone, for being here this Sunday morning. And for those watching us, regardless if you watch us live, if you catch 5 minutes or the full half an hour or 40 minutes that will be here, definitely put in comments where you are watching us from, because we love to see which part of the world we are reaching this morning. As you can see, we are here from like 3 different continents, 3 or 4 different time zones, and definitely probably 7 original countries where we are coming from, right? So we are a global. And talking about global, let me quickly, for those maybe new, what this business is about, what we are all talking about being digital business owner, or what it means is digital, it means online. Business, it means we all have our own businesses. We are partners in the sense that we all use the same system. We are not in any way linked financially. We are just using the same business model, which is like an online franchise. It gives you everything in one package. It gives you the system, it gives you the amazing product. So true, we are not selling products. We are affiliated with a very prestigious company that's been in business for over 50 years. It has offices in over 50 countries around the world. So that's how we make the commission and how we make the money. But what we are promoting here is the business model. So we are not selling you the coffee, we are selling you the franchise that is selling coffee. For those, maybe make it a bit easier to understand. So what the business gives you, it gives you, as I said, the system in itself, but it also gives you the step-by-step training, so you don't have to have any previous experience as a business owner or the technical, because it's online, right? You don't have to have any kind of previous experience in any skills. It takes you from zero. It teaches you everything you need to know on how to run this business, and you'll get a mentor, you'll get a coach, you'll get an amazing automated system. So you, of course, you have an online business, so you'll have a website, you'll have a email marketing flow, like all these words that maybe for some of you are strange or unfamiliar now. Once you start this business, they'll teach you what it means to have a funnel, what it means to have a email marketing flow. So all of these are coming in a package when you start the business. And the good thing is you can work from anywhere, right? You don't have to show up in any place. You can do it from your bed, from the beach, or while you're watching the kids in the park. As long as you have that internet connection and the phone or the laptop with you, you can run the business. It's scalable, it's global. You can run it from whatever part of the world. You can find your clients or your partners wherever in the world, as we did here. And it's a business that you can leave it also for your kids, right? It's not a job. It doesn't guarantee you a salary at the end of the month, and definitely it's not one of those quick rich schemes where you'll get a big check at the first week. We are not here to sell you that. What we are here to tell you is that it's a serious business, it's a real business, and if you work on it every single day, it can change your life. It can get you to those 6, 7 digits, income in a month or in a week, depending on how you decide to run your business. It's flexible. You can, of course, you have to to have an investment of money and time, and it depends on how much and how you invest. That's how the business will provide you the income. So if you are curious to learn more, stick around. We'll talk more about the business, and definitely we'll give you the exact steps on how to do what to do next if you are interested and you want to learn more. But today specifically we are talking about, self-doubt, that little voice in our heads that say, oh, what if I fail? Oh, I cannot do this, I'm not ready yet, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, all those doubts that we hear, right? And all you need is actually to take that one step and believing in yourself, right? So that's what today's theme is about: how to move from that self-doubt and how to quiet that voice in your mind, and how to be confident, say, hey, I want to try this, I'll be able to do it, and take that first step and see it for yourself, right? So talking about the doubts. What were some of the first doubts that came up when you started this business? And Sita, maybe I'll start with you. What doubts did you have when you started?
So many of them. When you are a nurse, you just focus on looking after people. But, thinking of the online business, we are looking after people as well in a different way. But starting an online business feels like, you're stepping into the unknown, where you don't know what it is that you need to be doing. And, those doubts start creeping in, and you start comparing yourself with people that have been doing it for a long time. And that really steals your joy, and it makes you start thinking, is this the right decision, or is it the wrong decision? And you start asking yourself, will anyone buy from me? Will anyone join me? Do I even know what I'm doing? What if I fail? What if people see that I'm struggling, that people see that I'm not getting anywhere? Can I really compete with people who have been doing it this for years? So many questions keep coming up, and you end up even questioning yourself. And I have questioned myself in so many ways, because these thoughts, they try to shake your confidence before you even start. But here is the truth. Every successful entrepreneur, woman or a man, they also had those thoughts. They were not just successful when they started. They started with these doubts, but because they knew what they wanted to do. And confidence isn't something you are born with. It's something that you build as you go along. So, when I started this business, I built the confidence based on the reason why I started this business. And if I focused on my reason why, that kept me going. And step by step, I was building those bricks and building my building, going up and up on a daily basis, and also learning from other people. And that also built my confidence. Don't wait until you feel ready. That's what I can only say. Start where you are, and with you having that thought that, this is what I have to start from somewhere, because that readiness will never come. I've heard a lot of people saying, oh, I haven't got money, I'll put money aside, and when I've got the money, then I'll start. Because our situations are there every single day. Problems come every day. There will never be the right time. When you have kept your money out there, your car breaks down. Now you need to repair the car. Yeah, you've kept another money. Something breaks in the house. You need to repair it. It's never ending. When you have that thought, that is when you have to shake it and say, you know what? I have to take the risk and do something. Those rich people that we work for, they took a risk. So that's what I followed, thinking I'm working for someone. Someone started from somewhere. They started from zero, and now I'm owning them, and I'm respecting them, and I work under them, and I do what they want me to do. But I want to be that person that someone will look at me and say, wow, she took that chance, she took that risk, and she did something different. That's where she is now. That's what I always tell myself, that those people who are doing so well, they were like me. They had those doubts, they had those failures, and I use failure as a stepping stone, as a place for me to learn, what did I do wrong? What can I do differently? So from then I will know that, last time I didn't do very well because I used this skill. Maybe I need to tweak it and use something different and see how it works, right? We do that in everywhere we go, even in our work that we know so well. We use different approaches to different situations. What makes this business different is the same, only that it's an online business, but it has got its own tools. If one tool isn't working, I use a different one and see where it's going to get me. Look at me, where I am now. I'm running my own business with that confidence that I told myself that I have to do this, and I've done it. And the most important thing is to surround yourself with people that uplift you, that cheer you up, not people that always put you down. I used to have those people that put me down all the time. And even when you say that, oh, I want to do this, and in your mind it's already ringing that what they are going to say, something negative that will chip my confidence to nothing. So I shook those people out and I got rid of them. And even now, I still go along my Facebook page looking for them and unfollowing them or unfriending them or blocking them because they don't serve a purpose on my business. So I surround myself with people that support me, that made me the person I am today, that put me where I am today. That is what kept me going, that shook all those doubts, because I surrounded myself with people that support my growth. So that's from me. That's it from me, Miss Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Chita. Oh, yes. First doubts. We all have those. And it's not only, at the beginning. You have them through like, no matter how successful they are or you are, right? There are days when not everything goes perfect, and then you doubt yourself, you doubt every move. And also, I love how you say, don't compare yourself with others, because you don't know the real story, right? They make it look so easy. You don't know their struggles. You don't know how many doubts they have. From outside, it looks, oh, they are so successful. You don't know what really is. Only you know your story. Only they don't know their story, right? So that's why it's always good to, ensure that your mind is coming from a place where you're happy with where you are. And the best way is to, as you said, right? Surround yourself with people who support you, who believe in you, even on the days when you don't believe in yourself, who, push yourself forward. And I love this quote from Theodore Roosevelt, who said, believe you can and you are halfway there, right? Because that's the reality. If you really, really believe it, and if sometimes if you don't really, really believe it, just say it out loud to yourself in the mirror. And if you say it often enough, your mind, because our brains are amazing, will start believing it, right? And you'll start seeing yourself doing those things. And then guess what? Soon enough, you'll start doing those things. So definitely believing, and it's more on the mindset than the strategies and the tools and what's not. Yes, those are important. Of course, you need to have a system that works. You need to have some strategies. But if you doubt yourself every step of the way, those strategies are useless, right? And talking about mindset, Moira, maybe talk a bit about, what role do you think the daily mindset, how does it play in building that confidence?
That's a very, very good question, Dana. The mindset alone. I was talking to my husband actually the other day about the same thing. Before I started this business, I was so focused on the negative and the challenges that I had that it felt like I'm going to be stuck in this problem. I'm going to be stuck in this situation, and I won't be able to get out of it. I was just so focusing on this thing. Oh, I'm so stressed. I'm a mother. I need this. The kids need this. That I didn't open my eyes. I didn't allow myself, to look at other solutions or options that's going to help me actually out of this situation. Um, that was the first mindset change was when I thought, okay, Moira, you need something. There's something that you need that's going to help you out of your situation. And what is it that you need? You need to think about what you need. And when I found this business online, there was also some doubts, right? Like Sita was explaining all about this doubts, the skepticism, the fear, and everything, that comes with it. I managed to get into the business, still not knowing really what I'm going to expect. Is this really going to help me? Is this really going to, that small voice that's saying here in the left ear, hey, this is not for you, or this is not going to work, going to work. And then in the other hand, and in the right ear, something also tells you just don't give up that easily. Just see what is happening. See, you have nothing to lose. You have lost already so much. That was already in my mind. I've lost already so much. What more can I lose? But to tell the truth, the mindset plays such an important role when it comes to not your life, not just your life, but in everything about your life, business, finance, social, relationship, kids, we as moms, in my workplace. And when I was in the business, and the positive energy that was in the community that helped, Sita touched already on it. I don't want to elaborate and go into detail about it, because she said it all. It touched about the mindset. And that helped a lot. So every single day I took it, as the training says, you take it step by step, you take it every single day. And that's the only way, um, how you're also going to affect the mindset, being positive at the end of the day, and not focusing on that negative. And um, I am, ever since I was now really, in this business, and I want to make a success of it, and that's when the mindset changed in all aspects of my life. And it changed really, not just in the business that I'm doing, but also at my workplace. People could notice you're smiling, but it's 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I'm night shift, or it's about to, you're about to end your shift, but you are, you're still hyped up, you're energized, and you do not know where this energy is coming from. But this is where I got my energy. This is where my mindset, the positivity that I gain from this business, honestly, truth be told, um, is in this business, in the community, and what I have learned and gained so far. That is besides the benefits, the compensation, and everything. It's just the mindset and the amazing programs that is here. And the one program that I finished, the 90-day positive, 90-day to a positive mental attitude from Aranet, that also helped a lot, and I was able to share that also on online. And because it's inspiring me, why don't I just share it to the rest of the world? It's an amazing program that really, it really helped me, in the sense of, with all the challenges that I still had, it really helped me through. It's helping me through it still, even now. It also, what happened with us recently, we had my brother-in-law that passed away, and I don't know if I would have coped that well, if I didn't go through that program, or if I didn't meet these amazing people in this community. So yes, it plays a huge role, the mindset alone. Just the mindset, because that is where it starts. Especially when you want to make a change and when you want to start something like this, start an online business or anything, or just change your life. It starts with the mindset. So thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Myra. Yeah, and sorry to hear about your brother-in-law, but that's life, right? It happens, and uh, the mindset it's very tricky to handle it, but and in a way it's very easy because it's in your power, right? It's not something exterior. It's something you can control. And actually, recently I was reading. You know how they say the question is like, do you see the half full or the half empty glass? And someone was saying, actually, the question is wrong. The question is, you realize that you can fill up that glass, right? The glass is not half full or half empty because someone else is doing it. You can fill it up. You can have your glass full all the time, right? So it's that mentality of looking outside, from outside, and fixing any problem. So it's no matter what problem you have, you can find a way to control what you can and to let go what you cannot control, right? Because that's the whole problem. We always put, when you have a problem, you tend to like feel like, oh, you are hopeless, you cannot do anything, so you are waiting for someone else to fix your problems. But if you start looking at it of how I can do it, what I can learn from this, it's going to help you pass faster through the problem, find the solution, right? So it's all in our mindset, but it's not easy. We all know. If it would have been easy, we wouldn't have been talking about it so often, right? And one of the things is doubting yourself, right? Feeling like, oh, I'm here, I'm saying I'm a business owner, but oh, I'm looking at all these ladies, they are all more successful than me. Who I am to say that I'm as good as them, right? That imposter syndrome. So Bantika, maybe you can share with us, how do you handle the imposter syndrome when it shows up, and what tips you have for the rest of us? Because I'm sure we do get the imposter syndrome. All of us are getting it.
Same here, Dana. And that's a very good question. Thank you for asking me that. So, as you say, that imposter syndrome is something like when you get a praise or a feedback, like you don't know how to accept that. Instead of taking it positively, we take it in other way, we take it negatively. Like maybe somebody praise me, but instead of saying with a positive heart, instead of saying thank you, if I say no, I didn't really do that much well, right? So that is the kind of imposter syndrome. So in this regards, I would like to say, not only you, many of us, we deal with this. So that's why this is very important to know how to tackle with this imposter syndrome. So for myself, what I do in this case, usually I follow some method, like number one, which is very important, that you need to know that why you are having this imposter syndrome and what's the reason behind it, right? So when you know the root cause or the reason behind it, then you can actually open up more. Like for myself, I can talk to my well-wisher or those who I know that they are really a good friend or my mentor. I always talk to them, I share my feelings with them, and I always get a very positive feedback or a positive vibe from them, right? So which actually helped me to boost up my worth and my value, like my self-value, which is very important. And second is I learn to accept the positive feedback in a positive way, which is very important, right? So we have to accept the the gratitude or the positive feedback with open heart. And for myself, the next thing, I like to keep a log. Like I always like to keep a track that exactly what am I doing and what is the outcome of that and where should I improve myself to make it better. So this process always helped me. Like I actually follow, just like old school, I always follow a calendar or a diary, which always helped me to be more organized. So that's one of the things which I follow. And the next thing I say that, sorry, I embrace the positive self-talk. Like and the mindset. As you know, Sita, you all of you already talk about the mindset. So this is very important, right? That we need to know not to think about the negative, in fact, to think about the positive, right? So I know all of us, we need something, but instead of focusing on what we don't have, if we focus on what we have, then that will help us to grow further. So this positive mindset and the positive self-talk, even I like to talk to myself, right? Because that helped me to clarify what I'm looking for. So that's one of the process I personally follow. The next thing, break out of my own comfort zone. Like sometimes this could be like a mental barrier. Like we know that we can do it, but somehow, some way, this comfort zone, like we don't know how to break the comfort zone, which is very important. So that's one of the thing I try to follow to break the comfort zone in order to cope with this imposter syndrome. And the last and not the least, I learn how to give credit to myself, which is very important, right? It's not only that we are looking for the valuation or the feedback from other people, we also need to know to praise ourselves, to pat our back, right? That I'm doing good. Like as long as I know that I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not making any harm to somebody. So I'm truthful to myself, and that help and that boost up to move forward and to handle with this imposter syndrome. So these are basically all the steps which I follow to myself. So I hope that works. Thank you, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Vantika. Yes, very good tips for everyone. And I love the, give yourself, the praise. And it's very important to know how to accept the praise, right? Like I think a lot of us, and I don't know, I'm not, I didn't go to school for that or mind, but how some of these are deep into how we are raised, or you carry with you a lot of baggage that you shouldn't have, but we all been through different things. So when you grow up and you don't know how to get a compliment, right? Someone is looking at this like, oh, love your smile, and it's like, oh my god, why are you saying that? Look, I just love your smile, right? Even a small thing like that, some of us are freaking out. Not to mention, say, when someone is saying like, hey, you are doing so good, it's like, no, I'm not doing that good. I want more. Like, no, you are doing great, right? Every single day, I'm sure if you start thinking and being true to yourself, you did something that you should be proud of yourself. And it's so hard for some of us to realize that. We always want more and more, which is good, right? That's how we grow. That's how we take ourselves out of that comfort zone, as you said. But in the same time, you have to appreciate what you have. You have to realize that you work hard for what you have, right? And to believe that you can do more, but also appreciate and be, thankful for what you have. And that you belong where you are, right? You are not there. You are not an imposter. You are here because you are a business owner. You are not as successful or you're hoping or others are. Yes, you are not, but you are much more successful than others who didn't even start the business, who are afraid to take that first step, right? So I love all your points there. I hope everyone, takes notes.
Thank you.
Talking about that self-trust, and Jasmine, maybe I'll take to you. What or who helped you build that self-trust when you didn't believe in yourself? Because, yeah, I know everyone started somewhere not believing, and we got a bit better. We're always working on getting even better. How about your story? Who helped you or what helped you?
Thank you so much, Miss Dana, for this interesting question. So, who helping to get the trust and what helping you get the trust is very important, especially for the first-time entrepreneur in digital business. And I am also proud to be sharing about who helping to self trust and what helping to believe in me in self trust. The first one is my family member, my husband, my family members, and my best friend who always believe in me. And then another one is my coach, my mentor, and all of you, all of you, all of those beautiful business partner in global in our community. those people are the give me the self-trust and belief in myself. Without their belief and without their support, I am difficult to get the believe in myself, especially when I started to work as a digital businessman now. I just want to say thank you to them because of continuing support and belief in me. Another one is all of my mentee, them because of their belief to me. That's why I can get more belief in myself and more self-trust by myself because of my mentee. And then what helped me to get the self-trust in the digital business? The first thing is that I always listen the mastermind and Wednesday evening because all of the successful digital business partners from global, they will share their success story. Whenever I listen the masterminds, I got the belief in myself. Many of them are successful in our digital business, right? So I can successful because of I always listen the mastermind program. And then another one is we have a strong automation system. Because of this automation system, many of us are already successful. Some of the people in our digital business, they got a 6-figure, 7-figure. This can give me the continuous support and continuous self-trust and belief in myself. So anyone can do it. So I can do it. So believe in ourselves. And then I just want to say encourage to our follower, whoever watch our this amazing lighter in today, believe in yourself. That's why you can be successful in your life, in your job, and in one day. Even though you didn't succeed in today, but if you do believe in yourself, believe in your confidence, consistently you trying, you will be successful in one day. Thank you, Ms. Dana. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Jasmine. Uh, Definitely, right? When you have the support system, and it's always good if you have, the close family and friends to support you. If not, as I think Sita was saying, right? You can find people from outside. You can, those friends who don't believe you and doesn't help you, maybe unfriend them or keep them close, but, talk with them about something else, not about the parts that they don't believe in you. Have a support system that believes in you even in those days when you don't believe in you. And of course, having a system that it's working. So trust the system. We keep that all the time, like, because we hear it like, oh no, it's not working for me. Trust the system. It will work. As you said, it doesn't work today. It will work tomorrow. Just keep going. And that's, when you have a system that works, when you have a support system, there is no way that you'll not be successful. It's just a matter of time, right? You don't know when it's happening, but we all seen those pictures where you keep going and you are almost at the top of the mountain, and then you give up and take it back. You never know when you reach that peak. So don't give up, right? And talking about advice and not giving up, Vida, what advice you have to someone who wants to start but they don't feel ready, they have all those doubts? I know we talked a lot about different things here, but what advice do you have?
Thank you, Miss Dana. And that is very great question. The advice I will give to the person, I will let the person know that feeling unreadiness is normal. We all feel that one before we started this business. I will let the person know that feeling unreadiness, it is normal. Everyone starts somewhere. And what most successful people started when they felt what? Full prepared. Because if you sit down and say, I'm going to be ready, there's no way that you are going to start. And most people started before they feel full prepared. Because if you don't start, there's no way you are going to be ready. So taking that leap of faith and start from somewhere will make you what? Full prepared. When you start small and be progressing, you will know that, oh, now I'm ready to start. Taking that action, I will let the person take some action. Sitting in your comfort zone
you're going to be where you are. I will let the person know that imperfection is what? It's normal. Everybody feels the same thing. Before I started this business, I said, what will I do? I don't even know anything about a computer, neither to talk of Facebook and YouTube and all that. But I make that mindset, as my business partner said, make your mindset that I'm going to move forward. So that is my education, that I'm going to educate the person. I will tell the person, you learn as you go. If you don't start to learn, there's no way you will be moving forward. You learn as you go, and you gain experience, skill, and confidence by doing it. If you don't start doing it, when we all started, even the training side, how to even go, especially when they put down this new system, it was hard for some of us to even go to the courses. But while we started and we're doing it every day now, even if I'm sleeping and you ask me what is this topic, I will tell you where it is, because I open it every blessed day and I've learned it and I know where it is. It's just like you have gone to a new job and they started the orientation. Most people are always nervous and they, what will I do? But as you go in doing it every blessed day, by the time you finish the orientation, you are perfect, good to go. So I will let the person know that if you start doing small, you will be perfect as you move on. And I will let the person know that you have to start small. You don't, one of my colleagues asked me, how much do you start earning before I know and I will join the business? You have to start doing small. While you start doing small, we always tell the people that this business is not what one day that you get rich. I will let the person know. But while you take that action, and everybody is a unique person, everybody progress differently. I can start today and get there, and maybe some people take years to. Everybody is different. So, but while you start, no matter how it is, you are going to move forward. This business, the only thing I like is that even if it is 10 years, I will get there. So I will educate the person to what? To start small. Take the first step by taking that action to start something small, and then you progress. Because if you don't start, you wouldn't know what to do. So that is my education, that I'm going to educate the person to start moving on, start something small. Even if I don't understand, ask somebody. Ask somebody that you trusted, maybe your friend, your family member who is doing something. Ask the person, how did you do it? The person at least will give you some advice. This is how I did it. And then you take it from there. So thank you, and back to you, Ms. Dana.
Thank you, Vida. Oh, yes. Nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So if you want a change, you have to do a small change also. So as you said, small steps, right? You don't have to have it all figured out, definitely, or else you'll never start. But start small, start with one step, and then you'll start seeing some change. And talking about change and believing, believe that you can do, and you're halfway there. Rita, what's one belief that changed everything for you on as a digital business owner, as a business owner?
Wow, what a great question. Thank you so much, Miss Dana. Well, I'm not going to take too much of your time. So, what won't change? Well, when we pay that 149, we have to join our private group on Facebook. And then later, I started reading so many stories, right? So many stories. How people that don't know anything about social media, anything about content creation, anything about, even when we talk about businesses, how they don't know anything. And at the end of the day, they are so successful in this business. So later on, I realized, this is a big change. This shows that this is not just a business that you just have to start. Just like my business partners have already said everything. You just have to start and start earning. No, this is not. It shows their consistency. And in this business, when I joined, I saw that Perfectionism does not exist in this business. You join even when you are not perfect. You are not perfect in anything you are doing. So you join knowing that nobody is not going to leave you behind. You are not going to be alone in this business because we have this huge community that will help you, that will do anything for you. So in this case, I saw another change in that this change is not just an ordinary change. It's a change that will uplift yourself. It's a change that will make you to evolve more. You'll be learning more. As you are learning more, you are improving more. Not only spiritually, not only physically, you are improving more technologically. Look at what our beautiful business partner always say, Miss Sita. She doesn't know how to use Facebook before. Look at her now. She's the professional. She's now professional on Facebook. I don't know how to use Zoom before. Look at me now. I'm used to it. So this is the most change that I found even before I joined. Even when I joined, I'm still evolving. I'm still learning. I'm still learning from other of my business partners. In my coaches, the way they always teach us what to do, what are other things to do, how we need to implement, and most importantly, the other thing that I learned is also the mastermind class we always have every week. When you hear people come and discuss their experience so far in the business, how they have improved in what they have done so far ever since they joined the business, it also gives me another way to learn from their experience. So not only one change I have in this business, I have so many. Not only one belief I have so many. But in this case, I just want to summarize it that when you join this business, don't just join. Just like my other business partners have said, you don't have to wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Don't join when you are ready. Join even when you are not ready. And you will see how you'll be growing every time. And this is me. Ever since I joined this business more than a year ago, look at me. Look at the confidence. Look at the consistency. Look at the resilience. I understand what consistency means when I joined this business. I understand what mindset means when I joined this business. I understand what surrounding positive people in this business. And I understand when people come to me talking negative words about my business, I know how to block them, just like Ms. Sita said. So it's not that you have to be waiting for the perfect time. You have to be ready when you have the money ready for you to invest. No, you can also join as little as you have as well. So many things you are going to see. So many changes you are going to see. I was not like this before, and look at me now. It's been it's been God's grace though, but the business, just like they say, heaven help those who help themselves. You still have to help yourself. Miss Vida already said it. You still have to take action. So many of my business partners already said it. You still have to work on yourself. But if you want that change in your life, just do what is necessary for you, for other people out there, those that do not know you, those that do not believe in you. They will start believing in you. They will start saying, I want to join this business. And that is what you will feel when you join it. How you are going to change from head to toe. Your life will not be the same again when you join. I assure you that because I'm a living testimony. So this is what I have, Ms. Dana. I would love to say more, but I don't want to take too much of your time. Thank you so much, Ms. Dana. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you, everyone. What if it's one thing that I'll take from all our tips or sharing our journeys tonight? It was that we didn't, any of us didn't wait to start when we didn't have any fear, right? We all started with fear. We all started with question. We all started with not knowing, but we started, and then trust came from action. Trust came as we started doing. So for those of you watching us that you are still maybe stuck with fear or self-doubt, know this, that you don't need to know everything. Also, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start, right? And if you want to learn more, we are here to help you. We are here to guide you like we are guided before. We are here to support all the women, men that wants to grow that confidence, wants to grow a business. So reach out to us. We'll definitely guide you to the next step. And until then, thank you for joining me tonight. You are enough. You are ready. Just take the action and have an amazing rest of Sunday, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.